Hey there, welcome to Be One with me as we journey together to be the best we can. Today, we'll explore the top 8 ways to balance spiritual practice with human responsibilities. Balance. That's the secret rhythm of this human journey. You know, we are spiritual beings having a human experience, but sometimes it feels like those two parts of us are in constant negotiation. You meditate in the morning, then rush through emails by 10 in the morning. You find stillness in nature, then get hit with a pile of bills, errands, or responsibilities that pull you right back into the noise. The truth is, being spiritual doesn't mean escaping the world. It means moving through it consciously. The goal isn't to live on a mountaintop. It's to bring the mountain's calm into your everyday life. So how do we stay grounded in spirit while showing up fully for the real-world roles we play as parents, partners, workers, and creators? Let's explore 8 ways to walk in both worlds, fully awake, fully human. So here are the top 8 ways to balance spiritual practice with human responsibilities. 1. Begin each day in connection. The tone of your day actually begins before your feet even hit the ground. A morning practice, even if it's just 5 minutes, creates this bridge between spirit and reality. It doesn't have to be complex, maybe just a few deep breaths, gratitude for waking up, or a quiet moment to set your intention. This small act can anchor you before the world's demands start pulling you outward. So here's a question. What's one grounding ritual that helps you remember who you are before the world tells you who to be? Practice. Spend your first 5 minutes each morning in silence. Let your first thoughts be gratitude, not obligation. 2. Redefine what spiritual looks like. We often think spirituality only happens on the mat, in meditation, or during prayer. But honestly, the truth, folding laundry can be meditation, driving can be prayer, cooking dinner can be sacred service when it's done with presence. Your spiritual life isn't separate from your human life. It's totally woven into it. So, here's something to consider. Where in your day do you disconnect from the present moment? And how could you bring more awareness there? Practice. Choose one mundane daily task and approach it like a ritual, with mindfulness, gratitude, and intention. 3. Set boundaries to protect your energy. Spiritual awareness doesn't mean saying yes to everyone or everything. It actually means honoring your own energy so you can show up fully when it matters most. Balance requires discernment, knowing what aligns and what drains. You can love deeply without overextending yourself. Here's a question. Are your yeses coming from love or guilt? Practice. Before committing to something, pause and ask yourself, does this bring me closer to peace or further away from it? 4. Let go of spiritual perfectionism. You don't have to meditate for an hour, eat perfectly, or always stay calm to be spiritual. The path isn't about perfection. It's about presence. Some days you'll feel deeply connected. Other days, you'll forget to breathe. Both are sacred. So, here's something to think about. Are you judging your spiritual growth by how peaceful you appear, or by how honest you're being with yourself? And if you fall off your spiritual routine, just smile and start again. Spirit doesn't keep score. It doesn't keep. 5. Make your work an extension of your practice. Whether you're teaching, building, serving coffee, or raising kids, your work is part of your spiritual expression. When you bring mindfulness into your job, you elevate the energy around you. You don't have to love every task, but you can love how you show up for it. Here's a question for you. How can your current work be a form of service or self-expression instead of just survival? And a little practice. Before starting your workday, take one deep breath and silently dedicate your effort to something greater. Love, peace, or collective good. 6. Stay grounded in the body. Spiritual connection isn't about leaving your body. It's about inhabiting it fully. Movement, breath, and presence bring balance between spirit and flesh. Dance, stretch, feel the earth under your feet. Your body is your temple, not your obstacle. So, do you treat your body like an ally or an inconvenience? Try this. Spend a few moments daily connecting to your body through touch, breath, or stillness. And whisper gratitude to it. 7. Use challenges as spiritual training. When life gets stressful, that's not a sign you've lost your connection. It's actually a chance to deepen it. Every frustration is, an invitation to return to center. The world will always test your peace. Your growth comes from staying present through it. Here's something to think about. When life gets chaotic, how quickly do you remember to return to your breath? During your next stressful moment, just take 3 deep breaths and silently say to yourself, even this is part of my practice. 8. End each day in reflection. Balance begins and ends with awareness. Taking a few quiet minutes before sleep to reflect on your day, not to judge it, but to honor it, keeps you aligned. Ask yourself, where did I show up as my higher self today? Where can I bring more awareness tomorrow? And here's a question. What lesson or blessing revealed itself to you today that you might have missed in the moment? Before bed, place a hand on your heart and whisper, thank you for another chance to learn to live, to love. So, staying connected to spirit while handling life's practical demands really comes down to this. Living a spiritual life isn't about separating yourself from the world. It's about infusing the world with the light you've cultivated within. Balance is not a static state. It's a dance, one where you flow between being and doing, silence and expression, stillness and motion. You can be deeply spiritual while still being deeply human. You can meditate and still meet deadlines. You can be of the earth and of the heavens all at once. The real mastery isn't escaping the human experience. It's bringing your divine awareness into it. That's the harmony of soul and self. That's what it means to be one with me. Subscribe to this channel. More is coming from the heart for the soul. Remember, a smile can make someone's day. The right words may change their life. Thank you. I love you. Be you. Be one with me.